Excellency Ambassador Michael Miller, organizers of this stakeholders dialogue, participant observation, local and international observation missions, and representative from UNDP, and my colleagues from Election Commission, colleagues from media. Assalamu alaikum and a very good Michael Miller. He has been one of our partners who relentlessly and without a break from beginning, from December 2024, has been, his office has been working towards ensuring what we wanted to do. And his support has been instrumental in a number of ways. We at the Election Commission set forth few conditions for holding free, fair and credible election. And the number one was transparency. Because we believe that if this one instrument, if this one quality is ensured, many other questions are automatically answered. So, participation and partnership of EU in particular, as an extension, IFES, and the Partnership for Democracy, and not to mention the UNDP, brought in the required transparency that we needed globally and with our partners who supported Bangladesh's democracy through the ages. So thank you very much, Ambassador Michael Miller, for being so forthcoming throughout. And as the post-election activity continues, he has not lost his zeal. In fact, he invited me for a lunch yesterday and we spent 2 quality hours talking election and beyond, and how we can build on the experiences that we have gathered. Coming to today's session, I think it is very timely. Ambassador has already reflected that the Election Commission has also undertaken its own post-election review, where there is a tangential association of European Union as well through IFES. Dr. Ali Mai, another good friend, is right here. He's working with us hand in gloves. We had countrywide programs with all the stakeholders, including political parties and others, so to harness the input that we receive from different ends and see how best we can synthesize them and take them into account. Democracy deserves continuous updating, rehashing and review. And and as an entry point to democracy, the election definitely has to undergo continuous review and rigorous discussions. Unfortunately, perhaps we lost some time in the bygone days, but with a renewed vigor in our democracy, after a free, fair and credible election, I think the process of review and assessment has to be institutionalized in earnest. Bangladesh Election Commission welcomes input from different stakeholders. We have received 19 recommendations, specific recommendations, although some are a little subjective, from the European Observation Mission, of which 9 relates to Election Commission directly. In our successive sessions, maybe I'll reflect specifically once on some of them. As I said during our last interaction with the Observation Mission, these recommendations are mostly prescriptive, as it is supposed to be. This needs to be tested and contextualized and picked in short, mid and long term. And some might have to be tested with other recommendations as well. I saw the lady from Anfrel here, another good partner whose name I must mention. Their report also is very comprehensive one. I saw the report of the crisis group. I saw the initial report of the Commonwealth Observation Mission and the local observers definitely. So we are trying to synthesize all of this and see how best we can accommodate them. Just to put things in context, let me tell you that the law governing the national election and the local government elections are not same. They are different. Law governing the local national election is codified in what is called RPO, the representation of the people's order, whereas the local government elections are held under individual law that goes back to 2009 and 1998. They have undergone some revisions, including the last one in 2025 and ratified in the present Parliament in 2026. So our upcoming elections, the local government elections, will be conducted as per those laws. However, there are common grounds. There are many common grounds. For example, the procedure followed at the voting center. These are very common in nature. So recommendations from the national elections will be, in part, very vital for the election at the local level. We have already put out the conduct rules for the local government election. You might be aware that we posted it in our website and we invited observations on them. And the different stakeholders have submitted their observations. If the observers have not submitted still, I keep the door open for you. You can submit your observations to the Election Commission, which will synthesize next week. Yesterday I received a call from Dr. EKHON. He wanted to submit some more. I said, most welcome, we will accommodate them. So by next week, hopefully, we will be able to come to some kind of conclusion with the conduct rules. Laws we have already tested, and these are good enough. However, there are a little bit of discrepancies here and there, but that's not going to challenge the quality of election in any ways. It is to bring parity between the laws, which can be done even later. But however, we have started all those exercises. Coming to this session, I wish all the success, and I can see, looking at your faces, you are eagerly waiting to contribute from your respective sides. I would request my colleagues from the Election Commission to take good note of the points that are being discussed here, so that we can incorporate them as they relate to us. I once again thank Ambassador Michael Miller. On the same note, it is always a pleasure to see where we stand. I'm sure the follow-up of this particular event is going to first, taking my friend by my side, I declare this session open. Thank you.